Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday afternoon, the 12th of May, 2023. And you, my friends, on this glorious day are listening to the Big Show, Hoyty, J, Minogio, and Pugs, you mad bastard, to take you through this very special day. And Mogi, you stud, how's life?
Yeah, it's going pretty grouse, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee, you piece of shit. Having a bloody ripper, man. The sun's come out. Can't believe it. It has literally been months.
It has been months. There's this weird golden thing in the sky. It took me by surprise today. Hey, Mogi, big day today. Big day. We have an amazing prize to give away. Of course, I'm talking about Vegas. So listen to me now. If you entered that and you got put in the drawer, make sure you have your bloody phone on, because that would be a tragedy.
It would be an absolute tragedy if you missed that call. It went to answer phone. We left you a message, which would be nice.
It would be nice. But
not as good as a trip for you and a mate to Vegas for 5 nights after having 2 nights in LA to see the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
The Prix to end all Prix.
And I tell you what, we're all massive motorheads in the Big Show. I love my Grand Prix. Hey, Pugs, you mad bastard. How's life?
I'm good, man. I'm fizzing for this giveaway.
All thanks to Henry, of course. Henry.
Hell yeah.
Mad bastard.
Yeah, totally mad bastard. You nervous, are you, Pugs, about the big giveaway?
Oh, very.
Have you got an innie?
It's like a little... Yeah.
That's what happens when I get nervous.
Yeah.
You get an innie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like a reverse rager.
I'm running a half mongrel at the moment.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I can assure you by the time we give this prize away, she'll be a full mongrel.
Thank you.
Of course, no Keyzie still. He's still a little bit crook. And I'm beginning to get a little bit concerned about the gig on Sunday night. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's beginning to... Because he keeps saying, I'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it hasn't happened. I hope he's not bottling it now.
Oh, I think he's going to be fine, mate. I've got nothing but complete faith in him, which is weird. That's never happened before.
Yeah. Hey, as always at this time of the day, where are you listening to the show and what are you wearing? And, of course, Shout Out Friday. Shout Out Friday. If you
Shout
want to
Out
do a
Friday.
shout out,
yeah.
3483. And let's get this countdown underway with a bit of Guns Roses.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Number 2 there on the countdown for the 90s. A bit of Oasis for you. What are the people saying, fellas, on 3483?
G'day, lads. Super stoked it's Friday. Got my slippers on, finalising invoices with the hubby on the couch, which is nice because he got home early so I can nag at him right off the bat. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, backbone. Massive backbone.
Shout out Troy Bolos Jones. The backbone hasn't done a drop of work since 2 p.m. wearing a Heinz singlet, stubbies and Crocs, Steinlager in hand.
That's what I used to love, Mogi, about being on site, actually, was, Friday Arvos. You'd usually knock off around 1 or 2.
Start drinking about 7 a.m.
Yeah. Sort of as soon as you get to work there, and it's Good Friday.
It's Friday,
And by the time you finish the day's work on the Friday, absolutely steamed.
Oh, my God.
Keyzie.
The amount of times that I'd come in on a Monday and look at the job I'd done on a Friday and think to myself, Jesus.
Yeah, totally, mate. Totally. What else do you got there, Pugs?
Leaving work in New Plymouth, just covered in chocolate, going home to get the wife to clean me up.
You see how... I know that's appropriate in this day and age, to be honest with you. I mean, that's not...
That's not a woman's job to clean up
the chocolate on him.
Yeah.
Okay, T-shirt off in the sun, drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a classic. That's with the sun. How good.
But is that a man or a woman?
It is not. They have not specified.
Could you ask
into
them
the text?
Clarify that for
Yeah,
us?
so that's a woman, that's not on, but if it's a man, it's all good.
Well,
Righto.
and also...
But also at the same time, I don't want to preclude a woman from taking a T-shirt off and drinking whiskey.
Totally, mate.
But it'd be sexist if it was, if it was out of order in any way at all.
Because I've got 2 competing images at the moment.
I've got a guy with buzzies.
Yeah.
It's not working.
It's not good. Hey, Mogi, can I ask you a question, actually? Is your wife a collector of things?
Look, we've got some boxes of items around the house.
Yeah.
Yep.
My wife has always had this sort of mentality of she hates throwing stuff away.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And she's a thrift shopper. You know what I mean? She likes going around the...
rat.
That's good.
Hat rat. Is that right?
You know what her fantasy is? Her and her best
now we're
mate.
talking. Actually, can we get a little bit of sexy music on here? Just going to have some sexy music while the fantasy stuff's going on here. There's a fantasy involved, and I love it when there's a little bit of sexy music on there.
Yeah,
hang on. I think I got it.
We don't need any. Oh. Oh, it's not sexy.
Sort of
No,
sad.
no, no.
It says
Sad.
romantic.
It's sad.
On
That's
the
not-
bed
Sad
there. It
music.
says
What about-
romantic.
I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Her fantasy, right,
Wow, bow, chicka, wow, wow.
is for her and her mate, her best
Oh,
mate.
hello.
yeah.
Terry.
This woman.
Oh, woman,
right,
yeah.
okay.
You can carry on with the music.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
To travel
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
all around the country and just visit every op shop in the country. How hot is that, man?
That is pretty hot, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every what shop?
Every op shop.
Oh.
Yeah, just go on a massive op shop. But anyway, and one of the things she likes to collect is jars.
Oh,
So
yeah.
whenever there's an empty jar in our house,
What's in it?
well, it's empty. You know,
Oh.
it might be a peanut butter jar or a Marmite jar or something like
Sure.
that.
Glass jars.
A glass
obviously.
jar.
Does it have
Yeah,
to be
right.
glass or can it be plastic?
Oh no, it has to be glass.
Oh, sure.
You wouldn't want
It's got a standard.
And I go to throw it, and she'd always be like, "No, don't throw that away. I'll keep that. I'll use that." And as a consequence, as you can imagine, after 27 years together,
Yeah.
we have a crap load of jars in our pantry, Mogi, and never once in that time
Yes.
has she used them.
No. No, that sounds about right.
And even when we move house,
The jars come.
yeah, we've got like 4 or 5 boxes of jars, and I say to her,
Clanking
we can
around
probably get
there.
rid of these now. What do you reckon? She says, no, I'll use those.
Yeah.
Never has she used them, Mogi.
She hasn't stipulated at all what she might use them for.
No. She just says, I'll use them at some point.
Yeah, and you mind your business. When she decides to use them, she will use them. It's a woman's prerogative,
Are you
as they
siding
say.
with her on this?
No, I'm just sort of giving you the sort of the attitude that she would.
Oh,
I don't
right,
know. I don't
yes.
know what it is. They don't like to. They like stuff, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do.
And when I say they, I mean every woman in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Generally speaking.
generalisation?
Well, that's a
or-
generalisation
Yeah,
just for
okay.
the
I mean,
sake of this
I mean,
conversation.
yeah, yeah.
It's
For
not
example,
true. It's not true.
Your
obviously.
lovely partner.
right.
What does she collect? What does she like?
Yeah.
What does she
Oh, just my love and hugs.
Right.
She can't
And
get
high
enough
fives.
of them.
Oh, okay.
And high fives.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there is a box of sort of skincare products, I guess you'd call them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that sort of just sits in the wardrobe, bottom of the wardrobe there, and has been there for quite a while,
Yes.
and could easily be thrown in the bin. Yeah, easily could be thrown in the bin,
Well,
and life would not change at all, except it wouldn't get in my way.
Yes.
And so, but that has to stay.
Well, on that front, you'll remember previously I was talking about the fact that my wife likes to collect soaps.
Oh, so
You know, so we've got about 50 million bars of soap around our bathroom.
Yeah.
Which never get used. And it's
you should
like,
put them in those jars.
just yesterday, I said, can I use this bar of soap? And she said, oh, no, that was a gift. And it's like, well, what's the point of it then?
It'd be
Is it just
quite
gonna
good
sit
for
in
you
our
use a
bathroom?
bar of soap to clean the carpet from when your cat puked everywhere.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Overnight.
Hey, listen, what does your partner collect that does your head in 3483? But now it's time for the number one in the countdown for the 90s. Play it, Pugs!
Yeah!
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there it is, your number one for the countdown for the 90s. A bit of Nirvana for you, Mogi.
Nirvana.
Smells like Teen Spirit. I had a feeling it might be that. Don't
Yeah.
know why. Hey, we're talking about annoying stuff that our partners collect, and a number of people have texted in on 3483. Take me through them, fellas.
This one here says, my missus collects all sorts of fancy gins. Get home after work and there she is, absolutely Keyzied in the lounge.
You see, I actually wouldn't have an issue with that. I wouldn't mind that. You know,
No.
just a whole series of nice gins. Yeah, bring it on, I say.
That opens up a door for you though, doesn't it? You know?
My missus collects a number of debts with dodgy second-tier lenders. True story. That's from Tony.
Good on
Yeah.
you, Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that.
This one's probably
Been
from
there.
a woman. Stripper money.
Yes.
It's got a drawer full of the shit.
Yeah. One of my mates is like that, actually. He's got crap loads of stripper money.
Is that just saving it for the next trip out?
Well,
or-
I guess so. I don't know why.
Yeah, right.
Bugs, but there you go.
Somebody said ice cream containers, which I've seen. You know,
Yeah,
there's a lot of
seen that.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My partner collects crystals. She leaves them out on the windowsill when it's a full moon to charge them. Tinfoil hat shit.
You were saying off air, actually, Mogi, when you read that text, you'd be out the gate, mate.
I would be.
There's no way.
Pugs
I'd be...
was saying that he's got some.
Yeah.
I do.
You love your
got a few crystals. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Good
don't
on
know.
you,
They
Pugs.
look very pretty and
Well, no, what I like here is that you're acting like it was your idea.
Well,
but when there's no way that it was.
Yes.
Here's another
Look
one.
at him, guys. Good. He's good.
Hey guys, my wife collects carrots of all different sizes. Don't know why, but she makes good veggie soup when I'm at work.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good eating.
I also I think I told you a little while back too, Mogi. My wife, because she doesn't like throwing anything away, washes our plastic bags. Does your wife do that?
Yep.
Drives me nuts.
Well, she does it because they won't take them at the recycling. Otherwise, the problem is that when you wash them, you've got to leave them lying all over the joint.
Yes.
I'm sort of at the point where it feels like it's a waste of time.
Yes.
But, if she wants to do it.
There's nothing more grody, though, to be honest with you, than like wet, oily, gross plastic bags on your bench. I'm sorry, but it just, no.
Yeah.
So I chuck them, I biff them whenever she sort of doesn't know. I just biff
Straight
them.
in the landfill.
No, seriously, I do. I biff them.
Yeah, good on you,
disgusting.
mate. Good on you, mate.
Or I use them for dog poos so they can never be used again. Keep those texts coming, by the way, on 3483, and we'll get into that.
Going to be a few chats when you get home tonight.
I'm already in the dog box with her, so it's probably, not the wisest thing to be doing.
You should take out a few of those plastic bags so you got something to shat and...
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Talking heads there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 4:38, which means it's time for...
It's time to wage against the machine. Winning in the name of...
Yes, indeed. Let's give away some cash. Elliot, you mad bastard. How's life?
G'day, very good, lads.
Good stuff. Elliot, what do you do for a crust, mate?
I'm a building apprentice.
Backbone.
Massive backbone.
Backbone of a backbone.
And tell me, Elliot, do they treat you well there as the apprentice on the site?
Yeah, they do well. I'm at a great company.
Yeah, good.
Sounds like they're standing around listening to your call, are they?
What's that?
Are they listening to your call?
Oh,
Yeah,
they are
yeah.
listening to his call.
You sounded like somebody who'd been taken hostage there, Elliot.
Oh, she's a bit loud on site, Mogi. You know how it is.
Yeah, I hear you,
And
babes. I
tell
hear you.
me, Elliot, like most sites, you're having a few beersies at the moment. What's going on?
Oh, I think there might be a few beersies. We're packing up, see what happens, Hoyty.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Good on you. Now, do you want to win some cash, Elliot?
I would love to.
Well, the wage today is $70 an hour, which is not too
That's
bad.
great.
It's not too shabby.
It is.
Now,
Much better than your apprentice.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know how the game goes, or do you need Pugs to get into some painful admin for you?
I do know how it goes, but if Pugs wants to, feel free.
Pugs doesn't mind, mate. If you know how it goes, we can just roll with it. Just make sure when you do yell stop, it's real loud and real clear.
Sweet.
All right,
we'll
Elliot,
crack on.
let's do it, mate. Let's chuck you in the machine.
Welcome to the machine.
1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours.
Oh, stop.
I tell you what, man. Jeez, our callers are doing well. Play it out, Pugs.
Play it out.
6 hours,
Oh, my God.
Hey, Elliot,
Yep.
is it just me or did you shat yourself there?
Oh, it's brown, mate.
Yeah, I bet. Mind you can clean yourself up, spend a bit of that $350, mate.
Take a couple of those $50 notes and wipe it up, mate. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you what you can do right now, mate. You get off that phone, you go find your boss on the site there, and you tell him to shove it where the sun don't shine because you, my friend, are rich.
Oh, how good.
Bloody good, mate.
Good on you, mate. You enjoyed that $350.
You can never spend all that, man.
Oh, no. Oh, not in a lifetime.
Good eating.
That is amazing stuff. Well, I tell you what, Elliot, stay on the line and we'll sort you out, all right?
Sweet. Cheers, lads.
Good on you,
Thanks,
boy.
mate. In the meantime, here's a bit of the Alice in Chains.
Douche.
Douche.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. The Killers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 11 minutes to 5 o'clock. Now, listen, if you got into the draw for the trip to Vegas, for God's sake, make sure you have your phones on around 5:20, 5:30-ish, because we're giving that away today, and I can't wait, Mogi.
That's brought to you by Henry.
Yes, mate.
Backbones.
Massive.
For all contractors, get a hold of that for your old accounting needs.
Yeah, totally, mate.
If you're a sole trader, mainly, Jase.
Yeah, which we are.
Yep.
Bloody handy, man. Bloody handy.
Yep.
Also, the New Zealand International Comedy Festival, of course, has kicked off. Make sure you support it. Get the tickets. Some amazing acts going around, including Keyzie, you mad bastard, this Sunday at the Sky City Theatre. And Mogi, I can't wait for that. Hopefully he's going to be tickety-boo.
It's going to be an absolute banger. Of course he will. He'll be brand new. Get a hold of your tickets. Get along to the old Comedy Festival website and grab your tickets. I reckon probably 80% gone now. You do not want to miss out on seeing Keyzie's debut.
Yeah, and actually, I think it'd mean a lot to him to know that there were some big show supporters there in
Calling
the crowd.
out Backbone, Backbone.
Yeah, Backbone, Keyzie.
Look at him, he's Keyzied off his head.
Yeah, he's
stuff like that.
Massive schnoz.
Oh, for God's sake.
In fact, I'm sure that he'd love when he walks out onto the stage, you know, for the first time ever in front of 900 people. If people just screamed at him for about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Just to settle his nerves.
I think so, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we're going to be in the front row, literally in the front row, staring at the bastard. Incidentally, if you do come along and you do listen to the big show and you do see Mogi and I, come and say hi. Are you doing selfies?
No, I won't be doing selfies there, not with my goatee. Goatees are off limit. Photos are off limits with the
Seriously, man, I've got to be honest with you. Your goatee's not bad.
You like it, eh?
Yeah, it's pretty hot in a way.
Oh, it's hot.
It makes you sort of regal.
Red hot.
Oh, yeah. Red hot, yeah.
It's
white hot in places
something
as well.
very aristocratic about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it's a good look. That's why everybody has them.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody loves a goatee, especially the ladies.
Oh, totally.
The ladies.
I'm very much looking forward to doing mine in, what is it, a week and a half.
Yeah, a little bit.
God. Hi, here's Joy Division.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Bit of Joy Division there to round off your hour. Hey, plenty happening after 5 o'clock, of course. A big trip giveaway to Vegas. And, of course, being a Friday afternoon, the big Friday Throbber.
How
are you feeling about it,
Throbber. Oh, look, mate, it's just been a part of it. You know, that's what I'm all about, man.
Yeah, and you're pretty excited too, aren't you, Pugs?
Yeah, it's a good time. I like sharing this with you guys. I've always honoured to be standing in for old mate.
Yeah, and you've got 2 wins under your belt as well, if I recall.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, it's 2-2 and what? 4-4.
4-4, yeah.
Yeah, so make sure you stay tuned after 5 o'clock. Plenty happening.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yeah, welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to have you company this Friday afternoon, 2 minutes past 5 o'clock. Now, somebody out there might be saying, what the hell is the bloody Friday Throbber? Well, I'll tell you what it is. Each of us here in the studio, namely myself, Pugs and Mogi, we each pick a tune that hopefully kicks off your Friday night, basically.
Yeah, that's right.
Sends you rocking into the weekend.
You know, you've had a hard week of work, you're
Totally.
having a few jars, and you're cranking, you're pumped about the weekend that's coming your way, and you just need a tune to set you on your way.
Absolutely, mate. And so we all put a tune out there, then you give us a call on 0800 Hodaki, and you decide who the winner is first to 2-8, fellas. At the moment, it's Mogi and Keyzie on 4, Pugs and Hoity J on 2.
That's right.
Not great.
Set us off there, Pugsy. What do you
What do you
got?
Want me to
with
fire it
Pugs?
off first?
Yeah, mate.
boy.
Oh, totally. This is mine.
He loves his dance music, doesn't he?
He does.
Oh, Pugs. He's a groover.
It's Friday. What are Fridays for? It's Chasing Status, Blind Faith.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay, good stuff.
What do you got, Hoity?
Oh,
Janus?
kept it Kiwi today, mate. Kept
Oh,
it Kiwi.
kia ora. Bit of bliss from the dude. What is it?
Dead Favours. I like them, man. Good band.
Yeah,
good
you
band.
do, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I've gone with this bastard.
Oh my God.
Okay, we got.
That is a tune.
That
to be
is
fair.
a Friday Throbber.
That's a Friday rage, eh?
I hate it.
Angsty, man. Angsty is.
No, good tune, man. Good tune. So, you decide, New Zealand. Give us a call right now on 0800 Hodaki. And in the meantime, let's kick off with a bit of Fat Boy Slim.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed. Some tunes there today. Some tunes.
Some tunes.
Let's
man.
went with this.
Chasing status, blind faith.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, good stuff. I went with this. Fat bass, man.
Yeah,
And that's dead favours, isn't it?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
dead favours.
And old Mogi went with this bastard. Doosh, 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 doosh. Shut up! Rightio to the line.
You like your big guitars.
I
don't
do
you?
like my riffs and my drums, man.
Let's go to the
Call me old-fashioned.
The phone lines here. Who are we speaking to here? I don't have a name. Hello, caller.
me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Glenn.
Glenn, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks, mate. Good. What are you going with, Glenn?
I'll go with you, Hoodie J.
Yeah, here he
that's
is.
nice.
One for the
That's
dead
Hoodie
favours.
Jase.
pleasant.
Good on you,
Now,
mate.
can we give him
Backbone,
stuff?
backbone.
Can we give him something? for
Because
that?
he voted for you.
Yeah. Good on you, mate. Thanks for your vote. Ben, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, it's great, fellas. How you all doing?
Yeah,
thanks,
can't
mate.
complain, mate.
What are you up to at the moment, Ben?
Oh, I'm just heading home from work.
Yeah,
Good on you, massive backbone.
Mate,
What
what do
are
you
you running
reckon?
with?
It was a toss-up between old Mogi and Pugs there, but I got to give it to Pugs.
Good on you,
yeah,
mate. Good on
backbone.
you, mate.
Thanks, Ben. Appreciate that, man.
Good on you,
Have a
brother.
good weekend, brother.
Loser. Glenn, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, living the dream, mate. How you guys?
Oh,
good, thanks,
can't
mate. Good,
complain,
good,
mate.
good,
Can't
good.
complain.
Hey, Glenn, what do you do for a crust?
Oh, I'm a Sparky, mate.
Backbone. Massive backbone. What are you running with, Glenn?
What's that, sorry?
What are you running with?
I don't run.
Oh, what are you picking?
No, mate, this station needs more of it. Pugsy, you're a winner.
There he is again.
What?
How about that, eh?
Too easy, eh, Pugs?
The old Hundy P remains. Hey, cheers for that vote, Glenn.
Cheers, guys.
Beauty,
Yeah,
mate.
Have a
Whatever.
good one.
Yeah, nah.
Crank it, Pugs. Crank
Yeah.
it.
You want to
mate.
jump straight
Turn it
in?
up,
Get in
baby.
there.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Well, there you go, your Friday Throbber. Blind Faith.
Tune.
Pretty
From Chase Status. Or is it? I
Featuring-
think it's actually pronounced Status.
status. Yeah.
Status.
I'm a bit filthy that Pugs has only done three throbbers and he's won them all. Oh,
Is
no,
that-
4 maybe.
I think 3. I think
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right. I'm not
yeah.
100%
I
sure.
think Pugs is 100% sure.
Yeah,
I think Pugs knows it.
Little smirk on his face
Pugs.
there.
Hang
I
on.
think Pugs
I
knows
never
his
said
stats.
Hang on.
to be that
No.
certified, Pugs.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
100% sure I've won 100% of the ones I've partaken
there you
in.
go,
Right,
there you
Not
go.
100% on how many that is.
Yeah. And actually, I think he gave you one week and you won that, Jase.
Yeah, maybe.
So that means, 4 out of 4.
That doesn't
Yeah.
count. That doesn't count.
I know it doesn't count.
Jace wins a
doesn't
win.
count for him, doesn't count for you.
Okay.
Oh, so am I in a scenario where
Right,
I'm
okay.
losing a
We've
point?
just gone down. I reckon it is a tune. I love it. I listen to those bastards down at the gym there. It's good. I love a bit of a mix it up, the old music there.
Yeah, no, I hated it. I'll be honest. But, congratulations to people who voted. That's just how it is. Hey, Mo, do you remember when we used to run the old motel chain?
Jeez, nice.
Yeah.
Nicely
Remember that,
done.
mate? No, I was just thinking about that last night, because I was watching this this drama and it was all about an affair and blah,
Oh,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking, oh, that's right, old Mogi and Hoity J and the Come and Go hotels.
But that was a family hotel.
Yeah.
We ran a family hotel.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, people some families did use them, sometimes. But a lot of people use them for, other stuff.
What?
Like just for an afternoon and stuff.
Who?
Oh, just Were you not aware of the people that used to come in?
No.
The couples?
No.
Just for the afternoon?
Not for the afternoon.
Oh, mate, that's how we made most of our cash.
Conferences or something.
Wow.
Or like
no,
appointments or...
No.
Oh.
They just book it for the afternoon and then leave. Usually they'd arrive in separate cars.
I thought they just changed their mind.
What do you mean?
Well, they came in, and then a couple of hours later, they're like, just go home.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of rooting going on.
If I had known that, I would have turned the cameras on.
Well, this is the thing. I did have the cameras on and stuff.
Did you?
And it was actually really lucrative because all these people would come in and be having affairs, Pugs. We'd film the arse off them, and when they came out, would be, we're going to release this unless, of course, you pay us some money, and they always did, blackmail.
Yeah, that's what the cops said it was blackmail.
Yeah, so
they said the cops were like, it's illegal, it's blackmail. It's like, what?
Whatever. Yeah. So they'd pay the fee for the hotel, and they'd also pay the blackmail.
Yeah.
So we made heaps of cash.
It's more expensive for the blackmail, as a rule.
Massively.
But, unless it was like Easter weekend, and then the rates were through the roof as well. Could you put the prices up on Easter weekend?
Yeah, totally. Totally.
We didn't even give them any little milks. You know those little milks?
Yeah, what about the coffee sets?
No, those little milks.
Little
milks. Well, there's no point having coffee if you ain't getting milk. Come on, Pugs, wake up, man.
You don't have black coffee?
That was because, basically everyone was just using it to shag anyway. You know what I mean? You don't really have a coffee when you're having an affair. You just go straight into it.
Yeah, that's true.
So you didn't really need your milks.
We had another chain of hotels there, motels really, more of a motor inn, really, weren't they?
Yes.
The Hammer and Tongs.
Yeah.
The Hammer and Tongs.
That was what it was called?
Yeah.
That was more family orientated.
Well, most of the people there were going Hammer and Tongs.
Yeah. Good times. God, we should get back into that.
I tell you what, man. Yeah, and that one we built in obviously the walkways and the little corridors.
Yes.
And had you could look out through the eyes and the paintings and that into the room.
Yeah.
And that.
So anybody.
And it's funny. Oftentimes people felt like they were being watched.
Yes.
You could tell.
Yeah.
When you're looking at them, you could see that they felt like they were being looked at.
Yeah, because they'd stare at it.
Yeah. They'd be like, what's going on? I feel like I'm being watched.
Yeah.
And it's funny. You're like, oh, yeah, it's creepy because they were being watched.
Yes.
That was the creepy thing.
Yeah.
Was that they knew it.
It's one of my favourite things to do, actually, was just watch.
Did I ever tell you that, Pugs, man?
What?
I love to watch.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. News there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon, 25 minutes past 5 o'clock. Now, you'll be aware of the fact, if you listen to the show, and indeed the station radio Hodaki, that we've been running this amazing competition, Mogi. You and a mate, 5 nights in Vegas to see the first ever Grand Prix. It is a hell of a prize, mate. A hell of a prize, and people have been itching to get in the jaw.
Absolutely they have, and in order to do so, they have to trade us something, don't they? And we've had all sorts of stuff, half a roll of dog tucker, somebody offered up a car, I think, from him.
Yeah,
from
Falcon.
Sex
Falcon.
toys?
Oh,
Yeah,
there was
we had
that,
sex toy the
50
other day.
Shades of Grey, the old dilly.
Yeah.
Came in a velvet or silk bag. The charger was buggered, but...
Yeah, I mean... Well, you don't need a charger for a dilly anyway, do you?
Well...
We had a guy
Well,
offer
I mean-
his testicle.
Oh, that's right. It was,
Oh, yeah,
it was
there-
nut-
yeah,
it was
yeah,
nut
yeah.
locked
Literally had
off.
his testicle in a bag there.
So there's
Good
been
eating.
some pretty outstanding entries, and the reason that we're mentioning it now is because if you did get in that draw, we're going to call the winner next.
Next. So have your phone on.
Have your phones on, because that would be an absolute bastard if we rang you and you missed out on a trip to Vegas with a mate because you were a bit of a brain and didn't have your phone on. You know what I'm saying, Mogi?
This is a trip, man. This is a trip. This is a biggie.
What were you going to say, Pugs?
I was just
I was going to say that
I was
you
just
were...
gonna do the client read.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
Henri.
Our mates at Henry, the Backbones, getting tax done for sole traders. It's all thanks to them. We couldn't have done it without them.
Yep, backbone.
And just
Absolute
on that
legends.
front, actually, this is the time of year where you do need to sort your taxes out, get it all sorted for the new financial year.
Well, that's
So,
right.
you
Yeah,
know,
moving forward, because you've just gone through, you've just done your taxes, you've had an absolute shitter, they're a shambles, your accountant hates your guts.
Yes.
Get Henry, get it sorted, hurry up.
Bloody oath, mate. Bloody oath. So coming up next, get those phones on, people. We call our winner.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The anticipation, my friends. The
Hey.
excitement. Hey, here we go, New Zealand. Here we go. Thanks to our mates at Henry. Let's give our winner a call.
You are joking me.
Jack, you mad bastard. How's life?
Hey!
How's
Good,
life, mate? You good?
Yeah, not bad, mate, not bad.
It's Hoodie, Jay, Mogi and Pugs from the Hodaki Big Show. What are you up to, Jack? What are you doing?
Parked on the side of the road up north in a little reception area.
Yeah.
You need to have your phone. And look, mate, we're just ringing around the last three finalists and just want to check in with you and see what it was that you were going to swap if you were going to be heading over there to Vegas for the Grand Prix.
I had the old 8% diesel can, 330 mil.
Oh, right, the old RTD.
The old ancient can of bourbon and Coke. Do you reckon that's a pretty good swap for 5 nights in Las Vegas at the first Grand Prix they've ever had there and a couple of nights in LA with you and a mate?
Yeah, I'd say most people would say it's invaluable. I'd say probably 150 grand, I'd say, is what that's worth.
Right, okay.
You reckon a warm can of old piss is pretty good?
Yeah, because they're saying it was from 2011, so it's vintage, Mogi. It's a vintage
Beautiful.
can. Hey,
Mogi, mate.
Tell me, Jack, what's your passport situation like at the moment? You're all up to date?
Yeah, she's up to date, mate. She's ready to rumble.
Okay, tell me, Jack, do you have a mate?
Yeah, I think I could grab one, yeah.
Because the great news for you, Jack, is you and a mate are off to Las Vegas for 5 nights!
Hey, get them down! Oh, you guys are a bunch of bloody backbones, ain't ya?
How good, man, how good. What are you going to get up to, Jack? Tell us what your plans are, mate.
I've heard they've got a great selection of Queen of the Nile. Flapping our way around Vegas, eh, mate?
A bit of Grand Prix action as well, my friend.
Yeah, man, yeah, love Formula One, eh? Yeah, you beauty, we'll be getting in there.
Oh, mate, how good, how good.
And where are you from? Where are you living, Jack?
The 09, mate.
Oh, beautiful.
Brother.
And what do you do for a crust, bro?
Mechanical engineer.
Oh, backbone! Well, Jack, you and a mate are off to Vegas for 5 nights, mate. Congratulations to you. Well done.
Beauty, awesome. Thanks, boys.
And that's all thanks to our mates at Henry there, Jack. Sole traders know what a
Henry.
pain in the ass sussing taxes can be, so make the switch to Henry. Never think about tax again, mate. That's a bit of you.
Cheers, Henri. Henri, you beauty, eh?
Yeah, good on you, Jack. Well done, mate. Hey, let's kick off with a bit of the Phoenix and we'll have a little chat to Jack off here. Beautiful.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Oh, yes, the offspring there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday evening, 15 minutes to 6 o'clock. Hey, big congratulations to our mate Jack. How good, man.
Tractor
How good.
Jack.
Tractor Jack, yeah, man. So good. Hey, and boys, we score a can of piss.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what's so good
Vintage.
about it, man.
Well, that's really what sort of swayed us in the end. You
Yeah,
know
a
what
bit
I
of
mean?
the old bourbon and cola. It's not a bad deal. It's not a bad deal swapping a can of bourbon and cola for a trip for 2 all the way to Las Vegas for the first Grand Prix over there. 5 nights in Vegas, 2 nights in Los Angeles. It's not bad.
Mate,
And I think it's going to be summer there as well.
Oh,
I think it's going to be warm. I mean, not as warm as Auckland.
yeah, I mean, definitely not. But yeah, that's a hell of a
yeah,
prize, mate.
it's not bad.
I don't even think you can get those diesels anymore. So it's like real vintage.
Oh, yeah,
well,
it's rare.
it was from
Yeah.
2011, he said, if I
Yeah,
recall.
yeah.
So,
I mean, they stopped
it's
making them.
Vintage stuff.
Stop
That is.
making them. That's how rare they are.
Imagine how good that's going to taste when we crack it, boys.
Oh.
You know, how old's that? So it's like 13 years old. A bit of bourbon and...
Probably have to share some of it with Henry, eh?
Oh, yeah, our mates at Henry.
Yeah, boy.
Big thanks to them, actually, for supporting us through all this. Hey, and if you want to you're a sole trader and you want to sort your taxes out, get Henry on board, for God's sake. Hey, Mogi.
I'm just thinking why you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think why you wouldn't. Because one of the biggest pains in the ass about running your own business is dealing with the accounts.
Yes.
And the majority of accounts are run by, usually, the lady of the house will take care of that stuff. So if you're a dude and you're running solo, you've even more reason you should get Henry.
And, mate, I don't mind admitting I'm an absolute dirbrain when it comes to
unbelievable.
taxes.
Yeah, you come in here
I'm a
most days, you got your pants on
dirbrain.
upside down.
Yeah, I know. So having someone like Henry on board, mate, because that is the thing I used to stress out about the most in my life, actually, was taxes. And getting my stuff sorted out.
Yeah.
So get these guys on board. Don't worry about it anymore. Sweet as. No worries. Okay?
Shot Tractor Jack, you mad bastard, you.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Hey, bit of hello sailor for you.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
There you go, a bit of Weezer to finish off the 5 to 6 hour. I tell you, I don't know if you're the same, actually, Mogi. I always, when you give away those big prizes, it's, you're all hyped up, and then afterwards, it's sort of, you go sort of crashing down again.
It's like sort of playing in front of 50,000 people at
Totally,
Glastonbury
mate.
or something, and like, you come off stage, you're like, well, what are we going to do? What are we doing? Get on the pipe.
Totally, man. Whatever you get, the needle.
Get it right. Tie me off.
Yeah. Shove it in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you go high and then you go low.
Yeah, exactly. I want to go
And then you
high,
go
not
high.
low.
Yeah, then you go
I wanna
high again. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Hey, as always, at this time of the day, we usually ask people what they're having for tea on 3483. But it's a Friday. We don't really care. Just go and buy some BK, why don't you?
You get it in you.
It's Friday night, takeaway night. Get some BK action.
Get
Sounds
a
good.
BK King XL.
Oh,
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one right now.
Good on you,
yeah.
mate. Hey, plenty more coming up after 6 o'clock. Stay tuned.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday evening. Hope you're having a great time out there. Speaking of Friday night, you were thinking about yesterday, Mo, either tonight or tomorrow getting on it. What do you reckon?
Possibly tomorrow. I said to the missus last night, I said, what are we doing this weekend? And she said, can't remember, but it was like, it wasn't very enthusiastic. What are you up to?
What am I up to?
Yeah, well, why don't we get on it?
We could get together.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
I reckon, man.
I'm not doing anything.
Well, I mean, if you ask your missus, hey, should we go and do something together, and then they're not that enthusiastic about it, you think, oh, well, I'll find somebody who cares.
Usually when I say that to my wife, she'll say, like what?
Right.
And I'll go, well, just maybe something you and I do together as a couple.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I think in it.
Yeah, and then she'll say something like, oh, yeah, I guess so. Depends what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Could do. It's like,
Could do. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I say, oh, don't worry about it then.
Yeah, forget it.
Yeah. Sorry, Pugs, what were you saying?
Oh, I'm just... I'll be keen.
Want to get on it?
Yeah, if you guys aren't doing anything, I'm sort of
we're
just...
a bit busy tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's pretty full on, actually.
Yeah, busy.
Oh,
busy.
that's all good.
I'm going to get the lawns back in order.
Yeah.
I've got to wash the shizer off my tiles out the back. The
Yeah,
dog's
the
been
poos. The
spraying
poos.
shizer everywhere.
Well, I spend about 20 minutes before I do the lawns getting all the poos off the lawns.
I don't bother.
Don't you?
Nah.
You just go over them.
Yeah, do.
I did that once with the weed eater, and that was a very big mistake.
Yeah.
Seriously, just shatter everywhere.
Yeah.
All over my clothes, my face, everything. It was
eating.
It was good eating. But if we don't do that, Pugs.
Yeah.
Definitely we'll give you a call, maybe.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll keep an ear out
Except
for
I
it.
don't have your number.
I can give it to you.
La, la,
No
la,
troubles
la,
at all.
la, la.
Yeah.
That.
Good stuff, mate. Hey, what are we going into here? My computer's just gone down.
We're going into Run DMC and Aerosmith. Walk this way.
Good stuff.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Kings of Leon there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday evening. It's got a text from my beloved wife there, Mogi. I have to do a pick-up again.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about that the other day. She always gets me to pick stuff up, which always puts
That's
about
right.
20 minutes to half an hour on my goddamn journey.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass, to be
What
honest.
are you going to get?
Oh, I've just got to go to the super and pick up some sub-ginger.
You on the Evos at the moment?
Evos?
Yeah.
No. Why?
Don't like Evos.
Oh, I love an Evo.
$9.
Yeah.
$9, $10.
You're joking?
No,
What?
$9, $10.
Whereabouts do you shop?
That's how much they cost at the moment, man. Oh, yeah, it's all over the news, man. You know what it's like when an avocado goes through the roof, man? Everybody's talking about it. Not cheap.
$9.
$9.
I saw, actually, just on that front, I saw a broccoli the other day for $8.
Yeah, I saw a cauliflower for $55.
You are joking.
Yeah.
Mate.
But
that
it looked like Brad Pitt.
Yams.
So they were charging over.
right.
Fair enough.
Yams at the moment.
Yeah.
Right. $88 a kilo.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hey, you know how much a cumra costs at the moment?
Yeah, $1,000.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's just out of control.
It is out of control, man. That's the thing, man. The cost of living's gone up. Have you noticed that?
I've noticed that.
Like being alive costs you more.
Totally, man.
The cost has gone up.
Mogi, I saw a lettuce the other day for $15.
Oh.
And it wasn't even a fancy lettuce. It was just your iceberg lettuce.
Yeah. Have you seen-
$15.
You seen eggs, man?
You don't get me started on bloody eggs.
I want a chicken with it at that price, am I right?
Yeah.
How much were the eggs? You didn't
About
say.
$5 a dozen.
Oh.
Good bargain.
Yeah,
Cheap.
they're actually
Eggs gone down.
yeah.
Eggs gone down.
Thus, I'm eating a lot of eggs. at the
Do you know
moment.
avocados?
No, yes.
They look like bulos.
Yeah.
Bulos.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Chemical Brothers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday evening. But right now it's time for... What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Yeah. I haven't been able to do that properly for a couple of months now.
Yeah, no, neither.
With me sore
I don't
throat.
think I've ever done it properly.
Oh, good on you, mate.
To be honest.
Good on you, mate.
You guys are much more harmonised than I am.
Hey, what about last night, man?
Oh,
what,
how good.
What a night of TV, man.
Oh, yeah.
John Travolta,
Yes.
Bruce Willis,
Yes.
Stephen Dorff.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Paradise City is the name of the film. It's 90 minutes long. Unwatchable shit.
Yeah.
A bad, it's one of the later ones. Bruce Willis is in it. I get the feeling he might reappear towards the end. I didn't get that far.
Yes.
But he was sort of, spoiler alert, killed in the first 2 minutes.
Right.
In what would be one of the more poorly staged shootouts I've ever seen
Yes.
on screen. It didn't need to be. It was quite funny. It's like, you could have spent a minute longer planning that and had it not look like this.
Yes.
But I do like Stephen Dorff.
Yeah.
He's a good actor, man.
Yeah, he is a
He's
good
really
actor.
good. But, gee whiz, I'd love to know the story behind some of these. And that's on Neon. Treat yourselves.
Right, okay.
Treat yourselves.
Is it a new movie?
It's 2022. So
Ah.
it would have been one of Bruce Willis's latest and last. And it's John Travolta era where he is no longer wearing a wig.
Yes.
He's just shaved his head and has got a big, thick, dyed beard.
Right, okay.
Hamming it up a little bit. Yes, it's poor.
So you're
Worth a
telling me
watch.
that you lasted the full 90 minutes?
No, it's
right.
exactly what I said I didn't do.
Oh, right, yes.
I said that Bruce Willis may appear at the end of that film,
Oh, okay,
but I
yeah,
didn't
gotcha.
watch it that far. I turned it off.
Well, on that front, and I mentioned this to you yesterday, I watched The Bullet Train.
Oh, yeah.
With the one and only Brad Pitt. God, he's hot.
Yeah.
He is so hot. And I actually said to my wife, do you mind watching this? And she went, and I said, Brad Pitt's in it. And she went, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just boom.
That's
like that.
traditionally the reaction.
But I couldn't deal with it. It was just cut.
Yeah.
In the sort of vein
In fact,
of
I think
those-
it's based on a manga.
right, is it?
potentially.
Yeah. I lasted about 15 minutes and just went, on to Succession.
From the director of possibly John Wick.
Do you
right.
like the John Wick movies?
Love the John
I'm a big
Wick
fan of the
movies.
John
Love
Wick
the first
movies.
Yeah,
two,
they're
didn't like
great.
the third one, but want to see the fourth.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, what about you, Pugs?
The Sinner on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a bit of that.
I watched the first season very recently, and we've
Was
just
that
gone.
the Jessica Biel one?
Their first season was, yeah.
Yeah. And the second one's with Bill Pullman wandering around with a bad beard and a gravelly voice. Is that about right?
Is Bill
same
Pullman
guy
the
from the
detective?
first one, yeah.
Oh,
He's the
yeah. So
detective.
he's back, and he's very good.
I quite like him, actually, Bill Pullman. He's quite an intriguing actor to me.
Yeah.
I quite like him.
Yeah, he's got a way about him that's just it's a bit weird and it
Bit
makes
off.
it very natural. Yeah,
Yeah.
slightly off-putting.
I think I
Yes.
started watching because I enjoyed the first season well enough. And I think
Yeah.
I started the second, but I
Likewise.
forgot
It's
one
not as
episode.
good, man. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
as
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm not really following it, and the
I'll tell you
mystery
what's
isn't
good,
that
man.
intriguing.
Paradise City. It's got
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Queens of the Stone Age. They're a new one, Mogi. What did you think of that?
It's a corker, mate.
It's a good song.
Yeah,
It's a very
welcome
good
back.
song.
Welcome back. You know them straight away, don't you? As soon as you hear them.
Yes.
Riff.
Hey, speaking of great songs, remember the GOAT, the greatest of all time, is happening at the moment. So we need your votes. If you don't vote, you don't get an opportunity of winning the amazing prize of any band anywhere in the world. So get involved in it.
Yeah, absolutely. Any band, anywhere in the world. It's good eating, man.
It's
I don't
really
know if
good
there's a better prize than that.
I don't think so. Well, maybe that one we gave away today at Vegas. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good as
true.
well.
Yeah, no.
That was pretty good.
But, yeah, no, it was good. What do they need to do, Pugs, in order to achieve this?
It's as easy as texting the word GOAT, that's GOAT, to 3483, and then we'll send you back a link. You follow that link and make your vote. on you go.
Yeah, beautiful. So
Too easy.
I believe that's going to be starting on the 22nd, Mogi.
The countdown does, yeah, so you got a bloody long time. I don't know, do you have to vote before the countdown starts?
I would say so, because then we'll have the comprehensive list all ready to go.
Because I tell you what, just in regards to the goatee's driving me mad.
Well, you haven't got one, you've got a beard.
I know, but, it's really in the itchy stage now.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the reason why I'm going to be grateful to see the back of it is so I don't have to listen to you moan, and I don't have to listen to Keyzie moan, and I don't have to do my best not to moan.
Yeah. So get involved. Do the GOAT 3483.
Now, that's all thanks to Machinery House, by the way. Your one-stop machinery and tool shop, machineryhouse.co.nz.
Good stuff, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Well, there you go, done and dusted for your Friday afternoon/evening, and indeed for the week, Mogi. I'll see you on Sunday night, eh?
You will.
You want to meet up beforehand?
Oh, look, I think we spent enough time together during the week, don't you reckon?
Fair call.
I'll meet up with you.
Oh, no. If
I'm going to.
Busy. Actually, we could have a lovely Indian meal.
We could, maybe.
Oh, yeah?
We could, yeah.
Little pre-show curry?
Oh, actually, no, thinking about it, Sunday, I'm pretty busy right up to the gig, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it's a bit of a bugger.
Well, if you just give us your credit card.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, good.
I thought you already had it.
Hey, the Warriors are on tonight, man.
Oh, yeah, great.
8 o'clock against the Doggies. That'll be me.
Speaking of the Warriors, actually, hopefully Keyzie back in the saddle next Monday.
Giddy up.
And we'll be having a full debrief of his stand-up solo career.
Tickets still available if you're in Auckland. Get on the back of it. It's going to be a bloody ripper. And, of course, he might be sick. He might continue to be sick. Or he might be feeling sick to his stomach after an absolute shitter.
Yeah.
That might be the case.
Look forward to seeing it.
It's one of those things where you're having a shower and you're minding your own business. Lovely day. Then you just get a flash through your mind of the crowd looking at you with their mouths open thinking, what is up with this goose? And you just go, oh!
Yeah, man. Nightmare.
Shame washes over you.
Nightmare. Hey, Pugs, what are you up to this weekend, mate?
Tomorrow...
Good stuff.
I was thinking about
did you have another flashback?
Keep going.
No, I keep going. Yeah. I'm going to go see the in-laws tomorrow.
Good stuff, mate. I'm sure they're very proud to have you as part of their family. Hey, and by the way, Pugs, you've done an outstanding job filling in for Keyzie this week, mate. We greatly appreciate it.
All good.
Hey, everyone out there, have a great weekend. Have a great Friday night. Till Monday, see you later.